Judge, if I may continue, I forgot one exhibit with this witness.
Okay.
That are Mr. Davis? Yeah. During the course of your interviews with police, were you provided with some photo arrays? Showing you people's Exhibit 2, a 6-page photo array, and directing you to page 6 of that. Are those your initials identifying the individual who you knew as Boy Boy?
Yes.
And is that the same individual who you identified in the courtroom as defendant Dionandre Johnson?
Yes.
And showing you people's proposed Exhibit 3, is this a separate photo array of 6 photos that you were showing? And are these your initials identifying the individual who you knew as Freak as defendant Janico Johnson?
Yes.
Your Honor, I move for the people's Exhibits 2 and 3.
No objection. No objection, Judge.
All right, 2 and 3 will be admitted.
Thank you, Judge.
Good.
All right. Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. My name is Fred Johnson, and I'm the lawyer for Mr. Johnson, gentleman sitting here. Is this the guy you know as Boy Boy? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. I'd like to ask you a few more questions, if I may. All right. Now, have you ever testified in a courtroom before?
No.
Okay. One of the things they do in a courtroom is they record it. That's why that button in front of you that's green, that's a recording device. It's going to pick up what you say if it can hear it. And that's the big thing. It's got to be able to hear what you say in order to pick it up, okay? So that's why we keep asking you to lift your voice. We're not trying to pick on you or anything like that, okay? Also, it's important that everybody all the way down here can hear you. All right, so what I usually do, and if it's all right with you, is if your voice trails off at the end or something like that, and it gets a little softer, I'll touch my ear or something like that to let you know, raise your voice just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Other than that, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay. I want to go back to the beginning of your testimony, okay? And I recall it, Mr. Hubakar mentioned that you received an investigative subpoena,
Yes.
and that you were called in to talk about whatever questions that is they asked you at that time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you actually did appear,
Yes.
and you did do some talking.
Yes.
Okay. But it turned out that I think the phrase, Mr. Hubakar said, some of the things you said lacked truthfulness. Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. And so you're not denying that on that first occasion, you weren't completely honest with the questions you were being asked. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did they, at that investigative subpoena, did they give you an oath? Did they get, like you were given here, to swear to tell the truth and all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. And did you take that oath then?
Yes.
But it is the same oath you took this morning, or is it a different oath? Or
Same.
Same, okay. And then you went, after that first occasion, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way they do it is, they at the end of the interview, they say, okay, do you want to clear up anything? If there's anything you want to clear up, we'll let you do it now, but once you leave here, it's on the books and we can charge you for perjury, all that stuff. They tell you all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. And at the end of that first interview, you didn't clear anything up, is that correct?
No.
Okay.
I just played safe.
You got out of there. Okay. Did you have a lawyer at the time?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you got out of there, but at some point you came back and had another conversation with the people?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And at that time, you told them what you're telling us today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. How long was the time between the two interviews? Do you, any idea? 3 days, 4 days, a week?
About a week.
Okay. And when you came back, do you have a lawyer again then?
Yes.
All right. And I assume that, well, I'm not going to assume because that's privilege. Okay, so you came back and you told them what you're telling them, told us this morning, correct?
Yes.
All right. things that, well, there's a couple things, but one of the things that I'm curious about, you were coming from the, I'm jumping way ahead to the end now. Were you coming from the liquor store with the two guys in the back and you and Keem in the front, that sort of thing? And my client says, there goes, I think, let's see.
King was never in the car.
Pardon me?
King was never.
Keem was not in the car, who's in the passenger seat?
Jail.
Thank you, thank you. And please correct me when I make those mistakes, okay? All right. My client says, you hear him in the back, says, there goes bro. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, you have to say yes or no. Okay. All right, so, was the music on at the time in the car?
It was down a little bit, but it was on.
All right. And were there any conversations going on in the car at the time?
Not really, no.
Okay. And you were driving along, right?
Yes.
And my client says, there goes bro.
Yes.
Okay. Where was bro? Where was the car that he's pointed out? What was,
Up to like, up about 200 feet from the stop sign.
okay. And was it traveling? Was it moving towards you or what?
It was parked.
It was parked along the side of the road? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And that was the first indication that he was standing, that bro was there, correct? That was your first indication?
Yes.
Did you know who he was talking about when he said bro?
No.
Okay. When you noticed that, were there any other vehicles on the road?
I mean, he was parked cars here.
Okay. Here's the one I'm curious about. I've seen a video of this occasion, and there's a car coming towards where you guys are, and he's flashing his headlights. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. You don't remember seeing that or noticing that at all?
No.
Okay. Was there any explanation made as to why bro was sitting in that car parked along the side of the road?
No.
When you saw him, when my client said, there goes bro, was your vehicle moving?
We was parked at the stop sign.
Okay.
Like stopping in the traffic.
So just stop at the stop sign, wait for the traffic to go through, and then your intention was just keep going, correct?
Right.
All right. All right. So once my client says, there goes bro, what happened? What did you do?
You just said pull up on the side of him. I pulled up right there.
Okay. My client says, pull up on the side.
Yes, you just said stop right there.
All right. Does he identify to anybody in the car who bro is?
No.
Okay. I guess there's a video, but I would have, but when my client first says, there goes bro, you're about a block away, block and a half? Or were you closer than that?
I don't think it was no, like I said, it was the stop sign.
Right.
He was closer to the car, closer to the corner, so it wasn't no block.
Okay, so there wasn't another street that you had to go down and another street,
No,
cross section?
It was just cross section.
Okay, just on the other side, so it wasn't that far away. Were you told to go down that street? In other words, before you got on the street, were you given the directions, these are the directions I want you to go, to go wherever you guys were going? Or were you just driving back to your boy's house?
We was just driving.
Okay, and so you selected the direction that you were driving at that, until you got to that stop sign?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you pull up, and you do as you're asked, you pull up, and do you pull up in front of
Just, you know how you pull up, like you talk to somebody on the side.
Yeah.
Just stop on the side.
okay, so you stopped on the side, and does the person in the passenger seat say anything about this conversation? Is he just as quiet like you?
He wasn't really, I didn't hear him really saying nothing.
So once you stopped, what you remember is the two gentlemen here in orange jump out of the car from their side of the car.
Yes.
Okay, and they are they walking, running? What are they doing?
No, I wasn't really paying attention, they just got out.
Okay. And so, what's the next thing you remember? Gunshots?
Gunshots and the car sped past the side of our car, like where we was parking, took off.
Okay, the car with bro in it took off?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Did any other cars come down that street while this was going on?
Like I said, no, I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you see anybody on the streets at that time?
No.
What time of the day and night was this, do you remember? About, not exactly.
Yeah, about around that 8:45, 9 was here.
In the evening?
Yeah,
Okay. Dark or light out?
it was dark.
Okay. And so you hear gunshots? Yes?
Yes.
What do you do when you hear the gunshots? You look up, you look over, you duck down, what do
I
you
had
do?
ducked down, then I looked over, and they was back in the car saying go.
Okay, so it's your impression they got back in the car, you hear the doors closed, you said, and they said go?
Yeah,
And you took off?
yeah, went the way they told me to go from there.
Was that the same direction that Bro went, or was it a different direction?
I think the car had went all the way down the block. We turned at the first corner we got to.
Okay. All right. And who did you say was in the passenger seat?
Taylor,
So is there anything that would have prevented him from seeing and hearing the things that you saw and heard?
should be.
Okay. Did you see which directions the bullets were flying? In other words, you just heard them?
Just heard it.
Okay. So you don't know if any shots came from the car or any shot, you just heard them?
Just heard it.
Okay. When, and not that night, but did you ever find out who Bro was?
Like a day later on Facebook, I was seeing his picture and people posting it.
Did you know him? Did you see anything, you mentioned that you saw a firearm on my client, correct?
Yes.
Did you see anything else in the car, drugs or anything else like that, contraband stuff?
No.
Okay. Was there any explanation given for what happened that night? Did you ever receive one?
No.
And as you mentioned, this, you knew my client as Boy, correct?
That's like, that's 2 days later, that's when they told me his name.
Okay. But at that time, you barely knew him or you didn't know him at all?
Well, at all.
One moment, please. You mentioned that you'd been to the Huston Heights Club, correct? Yes?
Yes.
Alcohol consumed there?
Yes.
You have some to drink? You have anything else to drink later on in the evening?
No.
After that? I have anything to drink before that?
Probably a couple shots.
Okay. How much did you have to drink at Huston Heights?
Just a couple shots.
Okay, so you didn't have any drink before you got lights?
No.
Okay. And you didn't drink anything after that?
No.
How about some weed? You guys have anybody have any weed or anything else?
No, I ain't smoking no weed.
You did not smoke weed?
No.
Were people smoking around you though?
They sparked up a little roach. That's it.
Okay. When you say they, are you referring to?
Taylor.
Okay. Was there any other intoxicants consumed that night?
No.
Anybody have any cocaine or anything like that?
No.
Okay. When you were driving the car, I'm wondering, do you know why you were driving?
I was the soberest.
Okay. You're the most sober person there?
Yeah.
Okay. And, but they were telling you to slow down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I have no further questions. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Davis?
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Thomas, I'm Brandon Davis. I'm counsel for Janico, correct? So I have some questions as well. Let's start off with this. You were brought in to speak to the police soon after this shooting occurred, is that right? And you know how long after the shooting, how much time had passed? Was it days, weeks, months? 2 days when you first came in. And when you came in, they asked you a series of questions, is that correct? And the questions they asked you were about the shooting?
Yeah, I'm very apologies.
And when they asked you questions about the shooting, you lied to them?
Yes.
And you lied to protect your own interests? Okay. So you lied because you were scared? When you talked to them